Hey, what's happening everybody? Hope you guys are feeling great. I'm Team Kills, and what I like to do is make gaming easier. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to get your hands on Protea, Warframe's newest warframe. And this is going to sound easier than it actually is, so I'm going to have to take my time. I apologize in advance. Now, luck, as always, has a lot to do with this, but her pieces actually have pretty good drop rates. The problem here is there's a few things that can go wrong with the actual process. So first off, welcome to the Granum Void. The very first step or thing we need to do is the Deadlock Protocol quest. Now after you finish this quest, you're going to receive Protea's blueprint, and this unlocks the Granum Void. From here on, this is where you can get Protea's parts and a few other good things as well. Step 2. Now we have to get back into this void. Now the only way to get back into this void is to use these special keys called Granum crowns. Now the only way to get your hands on these keys is you have to go to any Corpus crew ship or spaceship level. You'll be able to see one of these icons on it. Now there are 3 different types of crowns. The first is the normal crowns, which will come level 14 and down. From level 15 to level 29, you will get the exemplar crowns. And from level 30 and up will be the zenith crowns. Now, step 3. To get the keys, we're looking for a guy. We're actually looking for this guy, the keymaster. Well, no, not that guy. This guy. Now he will only appear once on the level. It will take just over 5 minutes for him to show up if you're on an endless mission with this icon, and shortly after 2 minutes if you're in a normal mission that's not endless. Now when he shows up, you can't miss him at first. Then he starts to put down tethered traps and he's going to turn invisible and try and get the hell out of there. All he's trying to do is run away. You've got about 30 seconds to kill him or he'll actually get away. Now don't forget to pick up your Granum crown coin, because sometimes weird things happen. You have to pick it up to use it. Now step 4 is once you have a crown, all you have to do is go and talk to the hand.
Hello? That's not funny!
Okay, yeah, I know. I wasn't going to say that, it just kind of slipped out. Anyways, you have to go and access the golden hand on the level. Any one of them. There's a few. Now, here is where you choose which crown or which level you want to try. Now, the first one is the easiest. Here is your rewards. Now, when you're in that first one, the enemies are going to be probably about level 15, 20, going to cap out 30, but they really do ramp up pretty quickly in that minute and a half that you'll be there. In the second section is the exemplar crowns. Now, here are the rewards that you'll get from this section. And these enemies, they start at about level 35 and they're in a hurry to get to level 50. And finally, the zenith crowns. And here are the rewards. Now, when you get in here, they're going to start around level 50 and 75 and up. Like I said, it's going to ramp up pretty quickly. Now, step 5 is it's almost necessary, a necessity, imperative, whatever word you want to use. You got to bring that Xoris, Shao, I don't know, is that Japanese? Whatever, I'm going to call it the Xoris. I've heard it called that. You got to bring that Xoris weapon into the Granum Void, especially if you're going solo. Now, how this weapon works is, when you're pressing your weapon button, you need to charge it up, and when it's fully charged, the disc is going to fly out your hands. When it's in the air, before it comes back to you, if you press your attack button again, it's going to explode with what they're calling an energy trap. It's just damage. It's pretty good. Takes a little bit getting used to, but it's something that you really should get used to. Step 6. This is actually a battle against time. The object here is to kill 75 of these floating specters before time runs out. Now every time you kill 25, it earns you 1 reward for that tier of the reward tiers. And all of Protea's parts are in the 3rd tier, so you need to kill at least 75 to get her. Now you can gain a little bit more time by collecting these time pyramids. You get 5 seconds per pyramid. These things will just show up around the map, mostly where these floating specters spawn. Now, like I said, if you have the Xoris and you're using its special ability on these Solar United prisoners, this will unlock them and will give you 30 seconds time, each prisoner. You only got 3 prisoners on the level, but that's a chunk of time. Oh, and if you're using this Xoris special ability on the specters, it not only kills them, it kind of also spawns these time pyramids around them when you're killing them that way. I'll get back to that in a second. But you just have to make time. Now step 7, I'm not sure this is step, maybe tips at this point. Now when you're killing these things, you can be creative. Limbo, a good Equinox build, a team of people could work well. But in my opinion, Mesa, hands down, best warframe for this mode. Her shooting gallery doesn't work on these guys, and when their levels get high, they hurt. But her armor ability, her armor buffing ability, it'll keep you alive, especially when you're on the Nightmare Void section. And like I said, these guys, they could be a pain. Now, hitting them with this Xoris special ability, it does a little bit more than kill them and give time. The first hit, it's kind of like an armor stripping ability. The ghost specters are easier to kill than the normal specters, simply put. But if you have good time management, collecting a lot of these little triangles, and you're pretty good with your aim and your timing of the Xoris, you can throw it twice and use this to really weaken the enemies. Sometimes they'll be at level 75, but if you hit them with it, you can bring them all the way down to level 15. It's something you got to practice at. It can be a little pain sometimes. You run out of time doing the wrong thing, but it will make it easier, especially if they're killing you all the time. And one important tip to remember, because when you use that coin, it's gone. You can't get it back. When you're equipping the Xoris, make sure your secondary is a single secondary weapon. No AK, nothing, dual, anything. If you have 2 secondaries, your charge attack will not work. It just won't work. Now there are a couple other things that come here, pretty cool cosmetic. There are the pieces for the Shalta? I think that's a dog. Anyways, that gun's it's a pretty cool gun. And the Stropha might be the best gun blade we got now. I'm gonna do a video on that. But I've already taken up way too much of your time, my time, everybody's time. So if you've hanged out to the end, thanks a lot. I really appreciate that. I really hope this has helped. If this has, or if you got a laugh, enjoyed it, join the team. Killers, become a killer of teams. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. It's the only way we could talk. Keep it easy, and remember, just keep gaming. Oh, one more thing. Having my Kuva Lich join me here is he sucks. They're so useless. He's doing absolutely nothing. One more time, because I have another video on this. Do not convert your liches. My God, jeez, son of a...
I can explain everything! Wait, you're not Corpus. Ticket. Save the void. So, now what?